Also, to ask the Scottish Government what engagement it has had with the Competition and Markets Authority regarding the impact on Scotland of its investigation into the variation of prices across the UK in relation to the supply of road fuel.
Minister Ivan McKee.
I'm aware of the impact on the people of Scotland resulting from the increased fuel prices we have seen this year, including reported inconsistent pricing at local forecourts across the country. I was therefore pleased to learn that the UK Government asked the Competition and Markets Authority to launch an urgent review into the road fuel market. Sarah Cardell, Interim Chief Executive of the CMA, has been in contact with the Scottish Government to outline the initial findings of the review, as well as offering future engagement as the full market study is undertaken. Deputy First Minister John Swinney responded to the CMA welcoming this engagement and offered the services of relevant Scottish Government and Transport Scotland officials where required. The Scottish Government stands ready to work with the CMA to improve outcomes for both consumers and businesses, and I myself met CMA earlier in the year to establish relationships so as we could work on situations such as this.
Stuart McMillan.
Thank the Minister for that reply. And the Minister will be aware that Inverclyde actually has some of the highest, if not, it has some of the highest pump prices in Scotland. And whilst I've challenged this, Morrisons, Tesco and BP claim that they are competitive locally, but I recognise there is a wide variation across the country. I've previously highlighted in the Chamber the impact it's had on social care workers, but worryingly a new community care survey suggests that a majority of social workers are also out of pocket from inadequate mileage allowances due to the rising fuel costs. But will the Minister therefore echo my calls to companies like BP, Tesco and Morrisons that actually supply fuel in my constituency, who have made billions in profit collectively in recent years, to put their customers first during this cost of living crisis, in particular to stop ripping off my Greenock and Inverclyde constituents?
Minister.
I recognise the pressure on your constituents and indeed others across the country resulting from high fuel costs and reported inconsistent pricing in the Inverclyde area. Such reports from road users across the country justified the CMA's review into the UK's road fuel market. The CMA have confirmed that their inquiry will cover the factors driving local price variation and any steps that could be taken to improve local competition. We expect the subsequent recommendations from the market study to be appropriately actioned by the UK Government when it is published later this year. And we recognise that some companies are making excess profits during this cost crisis, and that is why we have made clear that any new support from the UK Government should be funded in part by an enhanced windfall tax.